I'm a relatively new Dungeons & Dragons player, and I'm starting to realize that my weekly campaign has turned into a lesson in frustration. I joined this game excited to explore a world of magic and storytelling, but it has become increasingly clear that my Dungeon Master has a serious bias against me and spellcasters in general. It began during my very first session when I rolled a wizard. My DM, an old school player from the 70s, immediately crippled my character with outdated rules. He forced me to lock specific spells into individual slots and banned me from upcasting or being flexible with my magic. When I politely pointed out the actual rules in the handbook, he simply shut me down, stating that his table didn't work that way. To keep the peace, I switched to a bard, focusing everything on high charisma and social skills. I wanted to be the face of the party, but the bias didn't stop. It just changed shape. While our barbarian was handed a legendary god-killing axe that deals massive automatic damage, our warlock was given a pair of bracers that only added a measly 10 feet to his range. The power gap between the fighters and the magic users is glaring, but the way the DM handles our successes is even worse. I have rolled 22s, 27s, and even a 32 on persuasion and performance checks. In almost any other game, those would be legendary successes. At this table, they are ignored. I've tried to bluff cultists and negotiate for the lives of innocent children, only for the DM to look me in the eye and say they aren't convinced before forcing us into combat. It feels like my character's entire identity is being erased because the DM simply doesn't want my skills to matter. Things took a darker turn when the DM decided to punish the group because our warlock played his character too effectively. He suddenly derailed our epic fantasy quest and dropped us into a gruesome horror-themed one-shot filled with chainsaws and shotguns. The tone shift was jarring, and the DM's behavior became increasingly uncomfortable. He grew visibly angry whenever my spells succeeded and started making weird personal remarks about my character's desires, comments that felt especially pointed as I am the only woman at the table. Now I'm stuck. I pay $25 a week to sit through sessions where my rolls don't count. My class features are nerfed on a whim, and the DM seems to genuinely resent my presence. I want to love this hobby, but it is hard to stay immersed when you are being actively targeted just for playing the game.